Good morning children and welcome to the online session of English Grammar of class 8. In the last class we discussed about the degrees of comparison and I had explained you all the different rules related to the formation of different degrees of comparison: positive, comparative and superlative. Alright, so today we will start from here. Alright, pay attention. When we use comparatives to compare two things, we usually mention both the things, or we may mention one and the other is implied. So when we use the comparative degree of the adjective, okay, positive, comparative and superlative, when we use this degree, comparative degree, we usually mention, most of the time we mention both the things, both the comparison, whatever we compare the thing with, we always mention both the things. But sometimes it may happen that we have to mention only one thing and the other is implied, means the other is understood. Let us look at the example and then we will understand. He is taller than you. Now here you can clearly see that he is being compared with you. Okay, and this is the comparative degree. Okay, the degrees, or in the degrees of comparison, this is the comparative degree. Taller, tall, taller, tallest. So this is the comparative degree. He is compared with you. In the next sentence, she speaks louder than her partner. Here also you can clearly see that she is being compared with her partner and the comparative degree is louder. Okay, now come to the third. Can you run faster? Now in this sentence, this is a question. Can you run faster? Here you cannot see the comparison made between the other two, like the other person. Can you run faster? Now you is being compared, but the name of the person is not written. It is not mentioned here. Okay, it is implied. Implied means understood. Understood. It is not written here that can you run faster than you. It is not written like that. But here in these type of sentences, it is always understood. Okay, it is not mentioned but it is understood. So in the next sentence, you can speak louder than this. Now here, you is being compared with this. Okay, and the comparative degree is louder. So all the two things are mentioned. Okay, you and the two things or the two persons are always mentioned, but sometimes in some of the sentences you will find you will not be able to see the comparison with the other one. Here you cannot see it, but it is there. It is understood. Next one, could you jump higher? In this sentence also, this is a question. Could you jump higher? Now you is being compared with someone, but here the name is not written. You know, it can also be said, could you jump higher than him or her? But here it is not written. It is not written, but it is understood. It is understood that you is being compared to someone. Alright. And what is the comparative degree here? It is highlighted. It is higher. High, higher, highest. Fast, faster, fastest. Tall, taller, tallest. Loud, louder, loudest. Alright, so I hope this is clear. Now let us move to the exercises. Complete these sentences by using an adjective in the comparative form. So we have learned the comparative form, so we have to fill up these blanks with the comparative degree of the words given in the bracket. First, the jug on the table is, the comparative degree is bigger. Big, bigger, biggest. Alright. Big is the positive degree. What is the comparative degree? Bigger. Okay, and superlative degree, biggest. The jug on the table is bigger than the one in the cupboard which cannot hold much water. Alright, so you know how to form comparatives now. Second one, he has not acted in a play earlier. They want someone more experienced than him. More experienced. Past tense. Alright. Now in experience, in these kind of words, I have told you that you have to add a word in front of the word. Okay, more in here it was given in short words we use more with longer words, like here it is used in comfortable, it is used more is written just in front of the word to make it comparative. Here also this is also a long word, so we will use more in front of the word. More experienced. Okay, next, Rita selected a cheap. The comparative form of cheap will be cheaper. Cheaper pair of shoes, because she did not have enough pocket money. So the comparative form of cheap is cheaper. Next one, the words of the speaker were, what is the comparative form of clear? Clearer. We have to add ER. ER we have added and it has become comparative. Clearer after the mic was adjusted. Alright, next one, she could have bought the long. What is the superlative form of long? The superlative form is longest. She could have bought the longest pair of socks which would look good with her dress. Or, see children, here the word the is given. Now in this question there is a mistake. You should note it. She could have bought the. When the is given, obviously it will be the superlative form of the adjective. So I have written longest. See, okay, and if the sentence would be without the, then she could have bought a longer pair of socks. It would have been a longer pair of socks. See, there is a mistake in the question. Sometimes it happens. Alright. So I have to explain you this, that whenever you come across such type of things, you have to use your own understanding to complete it. Okay. Since the is given, so it will be longest. Okay. The means longest. I've told you in superlative degree what happens. That superlatives are always preceded by the. He is the best in the class. The will always be there. So it is by mistake the is written here. Alright, but if the comes, you have to write longest. It will be superlative. So there was a mistake in the question. It should have been a. Okay, it should have been a. Then you could have written the comparative degree of long, which is longer. She could have bought a longer pair of socks which would look good with her dress. So you will write this sentence. Okay, this I have told you only to explain. This is only for your explanation part I have done this. Okay, this you will not write this sentence. Just add a. Instead of the, you write a and write longer. She could have bought a longer pair of socks. Only then it will become comparative form. Okay. Now next, read the following examples and frame sentences with comparatives. Now here examples are given. The red bus has 5 passengers. The blue bus has 8 passengers. Now here the adjective is given, few. See the sentence. The red bus has fewer passengers than the blue bus. Now we have made a sentence using this comparative form. We have added a comparative form. The comparative form of few is fewer. Few is fewer. This is the positive degree and this is the superlative degree, fewer. And what is this is the comparative degree. And what is the superlative degree? Fewest. Okay. So we have to use this word and make a sentence. We have to join these two sentences. Alright. And frame one sentence, because there are two sentences here. We have to make one sentence. The red bus has fewer passengers than the blue bus. Next sentence. The apples are ripe. The guavas are not very ripe. The word that is given in the bracket is ripe. Now we have to join these two sentences using the comparative form of this adjective. What is the comparative form? Riper. The apples are riper than the guavas. Now it has become one sentence. We have used the comparative form. This is the positive degree. This is the comparative degree. And what will be the superlative degree of this? Ripest. Now, we have seen two examples. Likewise, we have to do these. Rohan crossed the river in 10 minutes. Ram crossed the river in 20 minutes. The adjective, the positive degree is long. So, what will be the comparative degree of long? Longer. And what will be the superlative degree? Longest. So, which degree we have to use here to join these sentences? Comparative degree. Take longer. Okay. Use this word longer to join these two sentences into one. So the answer is Ram took longer time than Rohan to cross the river. Ram took longer time. Longer is the comparative degree. So we have used that word to join these sentences. Ram took longer time than Rohan to cross the river. Next, Sana's house is near the park. Next, Rani's house is not near the park. So these are two sentences. We have to join it into one using the comparative degree of near. This is the positive degree. What is the comparative degree of near? Nearer. Nearer. And what will be the superlative degree? I am just asking you this only to, it will be a kind of revision. Near, nearer, nearest. So we will use this nearer and join these two sentences. Sana's house is nearer than Rani's house. Full stop. Sana's house is nearer. We have used the comparative degree of the word near and we have joined the two sentences into one. And the meaning has not changed. The meaning will not change. We have to join the two sentences in such a way that the meaning is not changed and the sentence will be, a combination of the two sentences into one. We have joined the two sentences using the comparative degree of the word given in the bracket. Next one, the green dress costs rupees 200. The orange dress costs rupees 300. The word given is cheap. It is a positive degree or the adjective. What is the comparative degree? Cheaper. And superlative degree, cheapest. So this every time I will ask you. Okay. Now we have to use the comparative degree, cheaper, to join these two sentences without changing its meaning. The green dress is cheaper than the orange dress. The green dress is cheaper. We have used the comparative form of the word cheap and we have joined the two sentences and the meaning is same. The green dress is cheaper than the orange dress. So I hope you have understood these two exercises. Now let us move to the next exercise. Look at these pictures and write sentences using than with the comparative form. Okay? Than with the comparative form. Than and comparative form we have to use. The red flower dash the yellow one. The word that is given in the bracket is big. The red flower is bigger than. Bigger than. What is the comparative form of big? Bigger. Superlative form? Biggest. Okay. This is positive, comparative, superlative. The red flower is bigger than. We have used than with the comparative form bigger. Okay. Second one. Rajan is taller than Samar, because taller is the comparative degree and what is the superlative degree? Tallest. Simple. This is the positive degree, this is comparative degree, this is superlative degree. Rajan is taller than is already written here. It was not written in this sentence. So we have written only taller. Rajan is taller than Samar. Next sentence. The rabbit is lazier than the tortoise. Now what this lazy is a positive degree. The comparative degree is lazier. And superlative degree is laziest. Okay, so we have to use the comparative degree. Read the question. We have to use the comparative degree, and along with that we have to use the word than. Than is already written here, so we may not write it. So we will only write the rabbit is lazier than the tortoise. So now it is complete. Now let us move forward. Sometimes we use particular words before comparisons. Much, a lot, a bit, slightly. So in some of the words we use a particular word before comparisons. How we use it? Read the examples. The 2-bedroom house is much cheaper than a 3-bedroom house. So you have seen cheaper than, it is enough to compare, but we have also added the word cheap, much, sorry. Okay, the 2-bedroom house is much cheaper than a 3-bedroom house. So the comparison is already being made by writing cheaper than. The 2-bedroom house is cheaper than a 3-bedroom house. But sometimes this word, extra word is added. Okay, to put more focus on the comparison. The 2-bedroom house is much cheaper than a 3-bedroom house. It costs much less than a 3-bedroom house. Sometimes it happens, okay, but it may not always so, okay. Next one, the gold watch was a lot more expensive than the ordinary watch. Now you have seen a lot, it is being added here. You can also write the sentence in this way. The gold watch was more expensive than the ordinary watch. But when we have added this word a lot, we have put more focus on the comparison part. Just understand, okay? The cutlets were a bit more spicy than the vegetable rolls. Now, it could also have been written by, without this word. The cutlets were more spicy than the vegetable rolls. But to put more focus, more emphasis, we have added this word. The cutlets were a bit more spicy than the vegetable rolls. This journey was slightly more tiresome than the previous one. Now this slightly, this word, it has been added to put some extra, to highlight this comparison a little more. Okay, this journey was more tiresome than the previous one. We could have also written it like this, okay, without the word slightly, that this journey was more tiresome than the previous one. But when we add this word, we put more focus on the comparison. How tiresome it was slightly more tiresome. Okay, this journey was slightly more tiresome than the previous one. So just understand that these words brings more focus to the comparison. It brings these words when we add it to compare, when we use it for comparisons, we add it in the we use these particular words for comparisons, we put more focus, we put more focus on the comparison part, okay, by adding these words, okay, by adding these words we put more focus on the comparison part. We are putting just more focus on the comparison by adding these words, much, a lot, bit and slightly. I hope you have understood. Okay, it is not difficult. Alright. Now let us move to the next part. When we compare two things and one is directly related to the other, we use the dots, and the dots means some words are there. Okay. Now look at these examples. The slower you eat, the better will be your digestion. The slower you eat, the better will be your digestion. Here, what is the The two things are compared. When we compare two things, now here the two things are eating and digestion. Eating has been compared to digestion. Okay, when we compare two things, in this sentence, the act of eating is compared with the act of digestion, and one is directly related to the other. Now try to understand this. How in this sentence one thing is directly related to the other? See, the act of eating slowly is directly related to better digestion. So that is directly related, but comparison is also being made. Okay, try to understand this little bit. The slower you eat, the better is your digestion. Now here in these type of sentences, first of all, the comparative form of the degrees is used, better, slower. Okay, now you will ask how two things are compared. In this sentence, the comparison is being made about eating and digestion. Eating is being compared with digestion. Eating is compared with digestion. Okay, I'm just showing you how the comparison is made here in this sentence. Now when we compare two things, now two things have been compared, eating with digestion, and one is directly related to the other. Now how will you understand this thing that one thing is directly related to the other? See, the act of the slower you eat, act of eating slowly is directly related to better digestion. That you already know. Okay, when you eat slowly, your food will be digested properly. So this thing is directly related to the other. I hope you have understood. And the comparison is made between eating and digestion. Okay, and what are the positive degrees of comparison being used? Comparative degree, slower and better. Okay, the degree of comparison is also being used here, which is slower and better. What is the positive degree of slower? Slow. And the superlative, slowest. Slow, slower, slowest. And what is the positive degree of better? I have told you. Good, better, best. Alright. Now come to the next sentence. The harder you work, the better you will do. Now here in this sentence, two things are compared. When we compare two things, it's given, na? This is the example of it. The harder you work, the better you will do. Now this work is being compared with you will do. You will do means your performance. Okay. Work is being compared with your performance. And how one thing is directly related to the other? Hard work is directly related to better performance. Hard work is directly related to better performance. That you know, that if you will work hard, you will perform well, you will get good results. Alright, this thing is directly related to the other, and the comparison is being made between two things. What are the two things? The work and performance you will do. Okay, what you will do in what result it will bring, your performance or result. Okay, so work is being compared with your performance and result. Okay, and how it is directly related? Hard work is directly related to better performance, that we know. Okay, so I hope that this part is clear enough. You have understood. Okay, if you have any problem, you can always ask and clear your doubts, because there should be no doubts. So now move to the next part. Fill in the blanks with suitable adjectives from the box. Now these adjectives are given, you have to choose these and fill these blanks. In such bad weather we cannot venture out. In such a bad weather we cannot venture out. November is cold in Delhi, but the coldest month is usually December. Mrs. Sharma's house is larger than that of her neighbor. Now in these sentences, in the first sentence we had used the positive degree. Bad is the positive degree. And what is the comparative degree of bad? Worse. And what is the superlative degree? This is the positive degree. What is the comparative degree? Worse. Superlative, worst. Okay. In the second sentence, November is cold. Cold is the, which type of degree it is? It is positive degree, and the comparative degree is colder. Superlative is coldest. Okay. So here we have used the superlative. November is cold in Delhi, but the coldest month is usually December. Mrs. Sharma's house is larger. Okay. Large, larger, largest. Positive, comparative, superlative. Okay, that you must know. Large, larger, largest. Next one. Treasure Island is a better. We have chosen this word. Better book than Robinson Crusoe. Better. Better is the comparative degree. What is the positive degree of better? Good. Superlative, best. I am repeating it again and again. Good, better, best. Okay. Next one. Mr. Khan has built a large house on the hills. Large. Large is the positive degree. What is the comparative degree? Larger. And what is the superlative degree? Largest. Next one. Delhi is certainly closer to Lucknow than Tamil Nadu. Now we have chosen this word, closer. What is the positive degree of closer? Close. This is the closer is the comparative degree, and the superlative degree is closest. See children, I always repeat this positive, comparative, superlative, because you must know the positive degree and comparative and superlative degree of each word. Alright. So till here I will teach. This is enough for today. Okay. So I hope you have understood, and please go through all the answers that I have taught. Please note it down in your English 1 classwork copy, and if there is still any doubt in your mind, please you can take your help from me. Okay, I'm always there for you. Alright, so that's all for today. We will meet in the next session of this class. Okay, so till then, take care, stay safe and keep learning. Thank you.